The passage is, to be fond of dancing was a certain step towards falling in love. And this is also a true story. My love for dancing started when I danced my first dance. I was standing on tiptoes on my father's feet. He twirled me around the room as I held on tight. I looked up into his face and knew how much I loved him and that he was my hero. I danced many dances in the next few years, always looking into my partner's eyes, searching for that feeling of love I had so many years ago. I found it once. We danced into the night, a glimpse of blue and stiletto heels as we twirled around the room. While dancing, I did look into his eyes, and there I found that feeling I felt so many years ago. Only this was different. These were not my father's eyes. These were the eyes of my husband, the father of my child, my lover. How I loved to dance with him and look in his eyes. One night I twirled around and he was gone, dancing with another. The years went by and my hair turned gray. And then one day, while standing at my kitchen sink in slippered feet, I heard music begin to play. It was very faint, but oh, it was definitely music. At the same time, I felt new arms around my waist, comfortable arms, arms that knew how to hold a woman. I felt his breath on my neck, and I felt his kiss behind my ear. I dared not turn around. The music was soft and beautiful. It was the most beautiful music I had ever heard. He slowly, carefully turned me around. His arms stayed around my waist as he pulled me close, taking my right hand in his. As we swayed to the rhythm of the music, we took our first tentative steps, slowly at first, and then with more confidence. As we twirled around the room, I held on tight. I looked up into his eyes, and I knew how much I loved him, and that he was my knight in shining armor, my dance partner, my friend, my lover, the dryer of my tears, the cause of my laughter, my joy, my hero. As the years went by, our dance found its own rhythm, and it was sometimes thoughtful and sometimes dazzling, and we are still dancing.